台湾最少外国人居住的县市，顺位倒数第3名就是嘉义。我身边几乎都没有认识一个住过嘉义的外国朋友。今天的影片要去认识2个，也要跟他们一起去探索嘉义的独家魅力。
Where are people from? I was thinking I could say嘉义, and then they were like, 美国.
This is in 嘉义 ？Oh my god！ 我们去找其他在嘉义的美国朋友吧。好像不少。Could you tell us about where you're from and what you do in Taiwan?
I live in Chiayi County, and I've been an English teacher for 10 years now.
10 years. How long have you lived in Chiayi?
All 10 years.
All 10 years.
Yes.
And you've never lived anywhere else in Taiwan?
Correct. This is the only place in Taiwan.
Wait, so how is your Mandarin?
I understand a little bit. It should be better than it is. Wait, can you just get in, and then all of a sudden you just get a shot and it's just the head?
That's cute. Well, I guess the big question is, why Chiayi?
I just think Chiayi is like a really relaxing place. Like, I mean, look around. Like, this is wonderful. We're close to the mountains, and I think it's just kind of more laid back than some of the other cities. You have the mix of like there's still stuff to do in Chiayi City, but then, you know, go a few minutes away and you're in a completely different area.
And you ride a scooter here?
I do, yeah.
So that really like simplifies things, getting around?
Exactly, yeah. It's just fun to ride around. I can, go wherever I want to go.
哦，谢谢谢谢，哦，太棒了，来，谢谢。
好，来各位现场的观众朋友，大家好。台中的朋友在哪里？听说还有美国的，对不对？好，来美国的朋友在哪里 ？America。
What do you think of the performance?
I think it was really fun. It was fun to see the different styles of dancing and the singing.
Yeah, I like how they incorporate like their own sense of humor into it.
Yeah.
And I don't completely understand what the facial expressions were about, but it was funny.
Yeah, I agree.
现在是来到悠游巴斯走祖部落，除了这个观光景点之外，它还有在种茶，还有可以泡茶，可以去餐厅，也有表演可以看。我非常喜欢这里的一个地方是它跟大自然的结合，到处都有蝴蝶、蜜蜂 ，so beautiful. Oh my gosh. Oh. Do you think the land is Disney princess? Yeah, I feel like a Disney princess now. Hello.
There's so many.
扫 QR code 的是好。
这个是麦当劳的。好，谢谢。
谢谢。其实。No, this is from McDonald's. Pretty sure it's not.
That's hilarious.
Overall, how would you describe life in Chiayi?
That's actually kind of a hard question. I don't think about this as often. It actually feels more convenient for certain things, like when you're
for parking.
Parking, yeah. Parking, you can
driving.
usually park somewhere.
If you could think of like reasons why you like living in Jiayi. What comes to mind in terms of food, people, or the environment?
People, I think, is always first. Like, I think Taiwanese people as a whole are, you know, obviously just so friendly, but especially in Jiayi, I think, yeah, just going to a restaurant or talking to people, I think they enjoy chatting with foreigners and kind of like making us feel welcome, making me feel welcome. That is disorienting.
It's not that high, right?
I think now that I just looked over the side though, and then now realizing how far down this is, yeah, it's far down.
And like looking out that way, 那我要点3份那个茶叶香肠。
好，
你会给他吃香肠吗？
会，他也会跑，所以他在等。你们看他等。他叫秘鲁。
秘鲁。I was really curious to know if like when you go to Taipei, are there like American or like Mexican foods that you just really want to get because you're not so used to it in Jiayi?
Yeah, it's kind of weird because actually the last few times I've been to Taipei, I actually like to get mixiegao just because it has the peanut powder and the cilantro on it, and it's like a different style.
太平云梯是全台湾海拔最高又是最长的景观吊桥，就是走起来很稳，非常稳，只是怕高的不要往下看，有点恐怖。
You can see, apparently, if there weren't clouds, like Jiayi City would be over there, and then like Zhongzheng University is all the way over there, and like those are like very far away from each other.
Apparently, we can see Jiayi, Nantou, and Yunlin. Okay, let's say you could improve something about Jiayi that you think would make your life happier or easier. What would it be?
Actually, you know, I've talked already about how I like the Gogoro, but I feel like if public transportation was more reliable, I would actually love to just use public transportation all the time. But, you know, we just don't have the people yet to really support a transportation network like some of the other cities in Taiwan.
这个桥是把太平山跟龟山串在一起的，所以可以在短短的几分钟内走完，非常的梦幻。What do you wish people in Taiwan knew about where you're from?
That is not Thailand.
wait, no. People in Taiwan about where you're from.
Oh, okay, so people in Taiwan about Jiayi.
Or
Oh, wait.
I like the U.S.
Oh. Sorry, I'm still thinking I'm a Jiayi-ran. Okay.
I mean, that's really interesting that you think that.
I think that was okay. About the U.S. I think people forget how big the U.S. is, and so like when they're wanting to go to the States and they're like, hey, I want to go to Los Angeles and New York and Chicago, they think like they can just walk there or something, you know? It's...
Can I ask you one more question?
Yeah.
Okay. It's because I know you lived in Korea for a couple years after you had been in Taiwan the first time.
Correct.
And then you decided to come back to Taiwan.
Yeah.
Why was that?
I feel like I can be more connected to the culture here in Taiwan than I was in Korea. I think Taiwanese people really make an effort to make me feel like I'm part of the culture and part of, the island. And I think when I was in Korea, that was just kind of like a little bit more difficult to do. So I really just appreciate people being so welcoming and friendly here.
And you do kind of see yourself as like Jiayi-ren.
I mean, like when they asked at the other location, you know, where are people from? I was thinking I could say Jiayi, and then they were like, Meiguo. I was like, oh, I guess that too. Yeah, I'm American.
Wait, you started at 19?
Yeah, so
it's been charging?
Yeah, it's been charging this whole time.
That's so funny.
So I'm fine.
Good. You're fine, yeah?
Yeah, like you guys can go.
Okay. Okay, ride safe. 刚刚跟新认识的外国嘉义朋友说再见，但是明天也会找另外一个，刚好也是美国人。整个这次来嘉义的行程让我觉得嘉义就是超美的，超美式的哎！你看我们饭店外面一个 Starbucks， 一个 KFC， 太夸张了吧 ？Starbucks， 肯德基，麦当劳。Am I in the States? Am I back home?
我半夜1点的时候有跑去买吗 ？Yes, I'm an American. 我发现有美式墨西哥料理的时候有买吗 ？Of course, I'm an American.
非常期待今天要去的新景点哦。That's very rude. Come down.
I am originally from Iowa and went to college in Nebraska at a place.
Nice state.
After that, I moved to Taiwan.
Hey, hi. Hi.
You've got the biggest teeth I ever did see.
How do people in Jiayi typically react when they see you?
Honestly, I get kind of a lot of stares. Even with little kids, like especially with little kids, they'll just follow me like this. And then I just wave a little bit and they're like just shocked, taken aback a little bit that there is a foreigner in Jiayi. And usually they expect that the foreigner is visiting and not living there. There's really very few of us that live in Jiayi. So even if I see another foreigner, I'm like, who's that? Do you live here? You know, like, do you live here?
妹妹上树萌宠乐园是全台唯一可以看到树上满满都是羊的地方，可以非常近距离的跟很多可爱的动物相处，像是羊、红颈袋鼠、羊驼、梅花鹿、水豚君，跟一些其他可爱的动物。So how long have you been living in Jiayi?
I've been living in Jiayi for a little over a year. Year and like 3 months.
Do you know how much longer you'll be here?
Probably until about June. Yeah, so I'm with a program that's 2 years long. I'm with an organization called Mission of Christ. So it's a missionary organization and they send people for 2 years.
Wow, so are you like, aside from teaching here, you're also spreading the gospel and spreading the word of God?
Yes.
Oh my gosh, isn't that like a busy job?
Spreading the gospel is kind of intertwined with my teaching because I do get to teach about Jesus a little bit in English. So it's both English and sharing the gospel.
Wow.
Yeah.
I don't actually know a lot of people who do that.
It is a Christian school. It was founded by missionaries.
What denomination of Christianity?
The original missionaries were Lutheran.
Okay. Oh, I went to a Lutheran preschool. I have fun
That's
memories
very
of it.
Midwest as well.
They're really cute. You think they can like shake? What's up?
I know.
What's up?
Do you have any tricks?
What's up? Just kidding. I'm more familiar with like Mormon missionaries in Taiwan, and they have like a, what's the word? Not a costume. Uniform.
Yeah.
A uniform.
I see them riding their bikes around sometimes.
Yeah. Is this like your uniform? Because you're wearing like a shirt and the necklace.
No, it's just like a shirt that I love to wear because it's kind of a conversation starter, honestly, like with you, and it's also just really comfy.
So no rules about what you should wear?
No rules, really.
It's so spiky.
Sometimes then I have to think about, oh, make sure I'm, you know, like following all the laws. If I was driving my scooter and like being a crazy person or something.
You drive a scooter?
I do drive a scooter.
So cool. Me too. Yeah. Do you feel like it kind of like changed the game in Jiayi?
Oh yeah, for sure. Because when I first got here, I was sweating all the time, walking everywhere. When me and my friend, we share a scooter. So when we bought a scooter together, it really did open up a lot of opportunity. I could even go up to the mountains if I want to, a little bit more.
So much more freedom.
Yeah, so much more freedom.
Yeah,
so that's been really important for me living here.
Did you put this on yourself?
Yes.
I feel like that's very Taiwanese of you.
There's little things. Yeah, I did. Because there's little things like that, you know, I'll be sitting in a coffee shop and I'll see someone do. I'm like, mine was flying away in the fan. That is so smart.
Yeah.
So then I'll just pick it up. Yeah.
What would you say are some things you like about living in Jiayi?
Because I'm from the Midwest, I like that it's not as populated. Nature, also just the people. Wow.
If there's one thing that you think could be better about your life in Jiayi, what would it be?
Have my family here.
透过嘉义县好玩考玩，好像比较没有罪恶感，因为有省到钱，而且知道他推荐给你的就是最精彩的，可能甚至比较少人知道的景点。因为嘉义好玩，